prison wall, I heard a young girl calling, Michael, they have taken you away, for you stole Trevelyan's car, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting today. Lord, I the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams of songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebel, they cut me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. On your own now, give it a lash, here we go. By a lonely harbour wall, she watched the last star falling, as the prison ship sailed out against the sky. For she lived in hope and pray, for her love in Botany Bay. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Let's hear it now. Lord, I the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields. One more last time, let's hear it now. Lord, I the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Great stuff. Well done. Thank you. Wonderful. Great stuff.
So this is the writer of the song. His name is Pete St. John. He wrote the actual Fields of Athenry back in 1979. He was about 47 years of age at that time. He was born in 1932 in Inchicore in Dublin. That's the west side of Dublin. And the folk memory of the famine was still very much alive in the early years of the 20th century, as actually tens of thousands of people died in Dublin from the famine. And Pete St. John, his actual real name is Peter Mooney, and he lived to 90 years of age. He died there few years ago in 2022. But as a young man, he trained actually as an electrician. And then he headed off to Canada and the States in the early 50s. And there he met a lot of the Irish community. So he's very much aware of their thinking. And they had been separated from their families back home in Ireland as well. So the Fields of Athenry actually reflects this sort of sadness in regard to separation. The characters known as Michael and Mary are from Galway. They're symbolic characters, but they actually reflect the experience of millions of Irish people all over the world. And for that reason, the song is very popular both in Ireland and all over the world. But the character Trevelyan mentioned in the song actually is a very real character. He was a British minister in charge of the Irish famine. And his mishandling of the situation eventually led to Irish independence. So although it's primarily about the Irish famine, the song has a kind of universal appeal about displaced people everywhere and the tragedy and heartache that goes with that sort of thing. So this song has also become a kind of an unofficial national anthem, and it's sung very often spontaneously by crowds at great sporting events and especially rugby. So it's a song of inspiration and encouragement. It's also about a wide variety of connections that Ireland has with its people globally, especially in New York, Britain, and the United States generally. So Pete St. John, or Peter Mooney, he was born in Dublin in 1932, and that was just 10 years after the Irish state was founded. So he's very much aware of how the famine and the Irish in America had helped to create the rebellion of 1916, and this led to people like De Valera going to America in 1920, and he was able to raise millions to support the new Irish state from the Irish American community there. So it's a song about the Irish famine, but it's also a song about Irish independence, the rebellion of 1916, and the interconnectedness between Ireland and its people globally right up to this day. So here we have Paddy Reilly, Paddy Reilly was part of the Dubliners in the 1980 when he sang this version of the song at the Gaiety Theatre. So next week I hope to do another great Irish song called The Foggy Dew. So if you'd like to see that, please subscribe. It's free to do so. It's about 1916 and Pádraig Pearse, and it'll be sang by Sinead O'Connor. So please subscribe to see that. Thank you.